After 7 long months, spring and summer, football is back this weekend. Are we guys going to Boston College, Mizzou at Chestnut Hill? My treat. No, are you guys getting up for Mizzou this year, though?
Oh, yeah. Come on. They're going to be cold this year.
Bro, they're going to stink. Come on.
Come on.
Everyone's joining the SEC now. I mean, everyone's kind of like, wait, what's Mizzou? Mizzou's going to keep falling with Texas and Oklahoma.
They got a couple years till that happens, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
that is true.
Drinks the recruiting machine.
Is Boston College going to be good this year?
I think so, dude. They face Colgate this weekend, so it might be a pretty easy walkthrough. But yeah, so we're gonna have to get up. We'll have to do some videos for B. I know Mizzou comes to BC. I think like week 3 or week 4. It's gonna be nuts. We're probably both gonna be undefeated because we face UMass the week after.
Let's take a Wingin trip.
Yes, no kidding. Yeah, we'll sit in the box. What did you guys think about Paul Woodley? Dude, I didn't get suckered into this. I'm much more susceptible to buy a pay-per-view on a Saturday night than I am kind of sitting in my bed hungover on a Sunday.
It was a boring fight. I mean, for the most part. Like,
yeah, I didn't buy
not
it.
a whole bunch of punches being thrown.
Right.
The best part was after the fight when Woodley was all pissed off and was like, if you're not scared, rematch me. And Logan Paul's in the background hitting on the ringside girl.
Yeah. There was a lot of good stuff there. And Tyron Woodley apparently is going to get the I Love Jake Paul tattoo. And then he's like laughing about it on other podcasts. He's like, yeah, but he doesn't know I'm going to get it removed. Like, okay, isn't that painful as fuck? Like, congrats, bro. And then you get to lose again. But hey, he's still going to get the absolute bag.
Jake Paul, I think it was yesterday, he tweeted updated status, retired boxer.
Yeah. And then
yeah, what the hell?
Every fucking boxer or MMA artist tweets that nowadays. I feel like they just say they're retired.
Sure. And then he came out of retirement today.
Okay, so he must be clowning McGregor.
Yeah,
he must be clowning McGregor because that's eventually going to happen. Shit, he's 4-0. Austin, are you fighting him next, or is it Tommy Fury, your boy?
Did you watch the fight? You said you didn't.
I basically was able to follow the fight live on Twitter. Like, dude, Skip Bayless was weirdly into the fight. He was like providing round by round analysis. So I was like, okay, Jake Paul's got this in the bag.
Dude, we were watching it on Twitch, and we watched all the undercards, and then finally it made it to them and got taken down. And we're like switching from Twitch to Twitch, watching this fight. Dude, if he fought Tommy Fury would get his ass beat. That dude sucks.
Tommy Fury does?
Yeah.
He apparently, yeah, he's more amateur than Jake Paul. Like, dude, when Jake Paul got rocked by Tyron Woodley, like that was when shit got real. Like he got sent into the goddamn, and he even said like Woodley hits hard in the post-game presser, and he doesn't think McGregor will. You know what? He should just fight Dana White. Dana White should just show up with a beer gut and just fucking fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, that was gutsy for him to say that McGregor is not even up to his status.
I mean, dude, it's getting close.
Said he's the Mike Tyson of the kids of this generation. Like,
well, did you see this too? He also took less money, so every other fighter on the pay card could get paid more, which was nuts to me. I mean, like, shit. Wow. I don't know. He's the problem child. That robot has me weak. Yeah, how much money do you think? And then he had LED billboards in his shorts.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That had to have given him like fucking dick cancer.
I'm pretty sure OT Genesis walked out with Tyron Woodley.
Is that who that was?
The guy who sings "I'm in love with the cold."
Yes, correct.
I was trying to figure out who that was.
Cut it.
I thought it was Birdman for a second.
I think that's who it was. Whatever he was rapping was absolutely god fucking awful. I was like, who the hell is this?
Well, next time you guys need a stream, don't Twitch hop. Just hit up our social media coordinator, Verde. He'll have your stream.
That's who we were hitting up.
Oh, really?
Wow. How did he play? Speaking of Verde, save our prayers and thoughts with him in the state of Louisiana. some crazy climate change this week and a bad week for Dasani water. Everyone left it behind in Louisiana, and I was about to drive down there during the hurricane and pick it up myself. But that was devastating, dude. That shit on the anniversary of Katrina. I would never move to the coast. We always joke about Miami, but shit, Alabama and the Gulf Shores. Like, I would always be so scared of that shit.
This is on the anniversary?
Yeah,
of Katrina.
I lived there in 3rd grade, and we left a month before Katrina.
Get the fuck out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I visited there. It's so hot. My God, it's hot. But New Orleans, Nolens is a cool place.
For sure.
Nolens just smells like trash everywhere.
Yeah, it's just urine on the streets.
But it is fun.
Did you see, so on the other side of the U.S., the Caldor fire? Have you been following this?
That the fire that was like spinning?
It's the fire that just evacuated Lake Tahoe. Wow. Like an actual tourist fucking spot, like just about to get ravaged by fire.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
I'm about to watch. There's that one movie with Josh Brolin that's like Only the Brave. It looks a little Disney for me about firefighters, but it might be cool. I don't know. I might have to check it out. I do have some movies to run by you guys, mostly Jack, to see if you've seen it. One of the craziest movies I think I've seen. I think it's mid 2000s, like 2007 or something. Fracture. Ryan Gosling, Anthony Hopkins. Holy crap! You got to watch that.
Fracture.
I think
so. It's about like it's like a mystery criminal thriller. Like Anthony Hopkins, just a great performance. Yeah. Like Ryan Gosling is like a cocky up and coming lawyer, and Anthony Hopkins is this smart ass criminal who just like throws his entire life into a spin. I was glued to my fucking bed.
Wait, I have seen this. Also, Anthony Hopkins is Hannibal Lecter for anyone.
Yes, that's right.
No.
Me and Jack just watched a 2007 movie a couple nights ago, Gone Baby Gone, with Casey.
Holy fuck. I just watched that. It's on the list. I watched it 3 days ago. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was hella good.
The ending left me I felt so empty. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like his life was ruined. Casey Affleck.
He just doesn't know what to do. I love movies like that, seeing like are people like, I mean, you're a Boston College fan, or people from Boston like that?
Yeah, so that was, you mentioned it from 2007. We're watching it, and I was kind of like, oh my God. How is this like? I get their acting, but how is this allowed in 2021? But then I also realized, like, I think this was what the world was like back then. And yeah, especially Boston, like known for its, just vulgarity.
Yeah, they're mean. And the mom of the little girl is Holly in The Office. And
that's right. Damn it, I did not agree. She had a great performance.
Yeah.
As just a fucking crack whore.
Yeah,
maybe her character, but yeah, definitely a good actress.
Yeah, no, and Casey Affleck's apparently, I think he's stepped into it with like domestic abuse shit, but he's a hell of an actor.
And Ben Affleck directed that.
Directed it, yeah. Jesus Christ, Ed Harris. Oh,
yeah.
Morgan Freeman. That was crazy. Have you guys ever done this before? Doordash to the wrong house.
Yeah.
Was it funny? Was it absolutely excruciating? What happened, Brent?
It sucks. I tried to get B-dubs to my parents' house when I was home visiting from a zoo during college, and I accidentally got it delivered to my apartment in Columbia. And it just sucks because you wait so long and you're so hungover.
Right.
And like it's here and it's not there. And you have to order it again and wait another hour.
I had this happen to me, not to me, but it was crazy. Like I'm super hungover after fantasy draft weekend with all the guys in town, most of them staying at my place. So I'm like, shit, I'm the CEO of Doordash. I'm getting it, at least 4 or 5 times a week. So I'm like, shit, I got to order something. And all of a sudden, like my doorbell rings and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I go down, I'm like, who the hell is this? I'm like kind of sketched out, and there's just 5 guys sitting at my door. And it's just, I was like, wait a second, was I high and I ordered 5 guys? And I just didn't even remember, and it showed up. But my buddy, I look at my phone, he texts me, he goes, hey, just accidentally ordered 5 guys to you, so enjoy. It wasn't a plain hamburger though. So
wait, so what did he get?
oh, dude, Cajun fries. It was absolutely gas.
So you ate the fries.
Correct. Yeah, nibbled on the burger. The burger.
I once watched a Dasher. Went outside when I was visiting here once in Dallas, watched the map, watched them drive, and they drove right by. And then it just ended, and Postmates support wouldn't give me my money back. Then I ordered McDonald's, and the driver canceled twice. And then I ordered Panda Express that night because we never got any food. And 4 people roll up in this car, and I ordered food for everyone. And they hand me 2 small orange chickens. And I go, that's not all that I ordered. And she goes, yeah, it is. And they just sped off. It was miserable.
Damn.
It was a long.
I'm never one of those guys to like, do you complain via email if they fuck you up? I just eat it and don't want the confrontation.
You're talking to the king of corporate Twitter complaining.
Yeah, that's right.
See my DMs with Postmates. I told them I'll never use it again, and then tweeted them Uber Eats is superior.
Well, since you're a review guy, what did you think about Austin's substitute tea last week? I thought it was.
I actually haven't listened to it yet.
Good Lord.
I kind of called you out.
What'd you say?
Dude, fucking some fan you are for not listening.
I'll check it at the break. I've been busy. I was out of town for 5 days.
Fair enough.
Wait, I have a story. One time me and Brad ordered Mr. Beast burgers.
Dude, I see that on there every time I'm thinking about it.
They said they delivered it, but they didn't. So Brad just starts walking down the street, like looking on people's doorsteps. And like 7, 8 houses down, he finds a Mr. Beast bag and brings it back. And it's the completely wrong order.
Someone else got Mr. Beast.
So he's like, I'm complaining. They got the wrong order and the wrong house. I was like, dude, that might just be someone else's food.
Dude, isn't Mr. Beast like, and this is going to be the future, it's one of these ghost kitchens. Have you heard about it? Where it's like, it's basically the size of Silky's ice cream.
It's like random in St. Louis, this random like sports bar called Mike Duffy's. And on the when you walk in on their front door, they have a sticker. It's like Mr. Beast Burger made here.
They just switch the sticker for each different store.
They just have someone in the kitchen who just makes all the Mr. Beast burgers at this random ass restaurant, and then the Uber driver comes and picks it up, and they just slap the Mr. Beast Burger labeling on it.
I have this guy in an RV, and like an Uber and Lyft driver, just switching the stickers. He just has a stove, and he's cooking different foods for different restaurants and just switching them out for the drivers that come. It's like fucking switching it out. But that's crazy. I mean, it's eventually just going to take out more fucking workers, you know. We're not going to get any more welcome to Moe's chance.
I'm pretty sure that if you have the ingredients, you can like apply to like sell it.
Really?
Like any restaurant. But I wonder how much money he's made from that deal.
Oh my God. I bet shit. I mean, dude, I subscribe to him. I don't watch any of his videos, but I always just see he's like, I survived 50 hours buried alive. Like all of his different stunts make you want to click on, and it's like 50 million views here, 38 million views there. Should we just bury ourselves alive? What's the key to this game? I don't get it.
Yeah, I thought all of his videos where he would just get the premise behind
he just gives away money
to people.
Right. Okay, well, I mean, we've been trying to do that. That might be the play. I'm still shocked that you guys had Gone Baby Gone to watch this week. That is crazy. Austin, maybe you could provide, or somebody could provide me more clarification on this, but I just noticed, like, I was like, wait a second, what? You know that dude Vibs from Barstool who like kind of came at Brendan that one time when he went viral?
Wait, no.
The dude lowering the bar guy.
Yeah,
I know who he is.
He said that I have like the most useless
skill
or he called like my music taste trash or something.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. But dude, lowering the bar, you're basically making people eat gross shit. I don't get it. But I didn't realize he was dating another Barstool employee.
Yeah, you should.
And my question is, how many relationships are at Barstool, and what happens if they don't work out? Like, that's a little odd to me.
Who's he date?
Some new chick they hired, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly, whatever. Yeah.
Kelly Keys.
Kelly Keys.
Yeah, not Kelly in Vegas.
You should watch Barstool versus America, where they like do challenges against people in America, and they ride on these tour buses, and the whole time they're like sneaking over onto each other's buses and like banging. And everybody's like, we got to get these two out of here.
That's weird. And then it's just going to be so toxic if they broke up. Who's the other one? Isn't it
Rhea and her boyfriend just broke
Hank
up.
and Rhea? That's like the OG couple.
Yeah.
Did they break up?
Yeah, she's got a new dude, apparently. I spread that today. I don't know who it is.
No,
you broke that news.
I don't think they have. I don't think she does have a new dude.
I
thought, like Dave thought she did, and thought she brought him to the office, and then it turned the Brianna Chicken Fries boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah,
it's just odd to me. But hey, to each his own.
It's also kind of weird that Dave is like 45 years old or however old he is, and he's so invested in the lives of like 19-year-olds.
I know. I mean, hey, to each his own. I can only imagine, I think about age every single day, and we're still fucking young, Could you imagine, he's getting close to what I like to think, living to 100 is, I would fucking hate that, but we're all past 25 now. I'm about to have my 27th birthday, and Austin's about to be 26. Yeah, we're all in September, right?
I'm 24.
Yeah. Right. Oh, okay. You're still not a quarter. But Dave's getting close to fucking like halfway, and I can only imagine what the hell I'm thinking, trying to stay up with the times.
Dude, a lot of those people that work there are older than you think.
I agree.
That's like 35 or something.
I think he means just more like the TikTok stuff.
No, but it's interesting to think about, like, because they conquered the audience that was growing up with the internet, like when the internet super became popular in like 2009, 2010, and Barstool still, they're still growing, like they're changing with the times, and they're challenging ESPN pretty well. But I think there's still a lot of avenues for people our age, or, even getting younger, because now social media has been such a part of our lives. We're kind of getting ingrained with it as we keep getting older. But
dude, guess how old Vibs is?
Dude, is he are we gonna guess too high? Is that what you're kind of insinuating? I would say 28.
Who's Vibs?
Yeah, I'm not idea that is.
Your boy. That's lowering the bar.
The dude.
Yeah, he's very forgettable.
Shit, I don't really remember what he looks like, but I would guess like 23, 22.
He's 30.
Dude, you look...
Okay, yeah, that's tough.
I should challenge him to rough and rowdy.
You literally should. That fucking TikTok chef lost to Chef Donnie. I was kind of hyped. I wish I saw footage of that fight.
My roommate in college, Ben Monchamp, is from Minnesota and is friends with Chef Donnie.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you any of you guys cookers? I'm not. I used to cook myself eggs when I had to in college, but now it's just done for me.
Yeah, I can cook eggs and I can use my air fryer.
Dude, are air fryers lit? I feel like I'm missing out.
Oh, air fryers are so fucking like the best
thing. And it would change your life.
I'm going to Amazon right now.
You just throw whatever you want in there and it cooks it.
I mean, you can literally throw steak in there if you want to, and it'll cook it.
We don't have a toaster. I just fit to toast a bagel. Like, you can literally do anything with it.
Damn.
But yeah, I chef when I need to. I can whip it up.
I can't
really.
I just, like Brendan said, I can make eggs and use the air fryer.
Yeah. So what are you cooking up? Like, what's the most kind of fancy meal you can make? Like, if you're spicing up a fire date for your woman, what are you cooking?
Chicken parm, maybe.
Chicken parm. Okay. Hey,
I'm trying to think. Stir fry. I mean,
stir fry's gas. Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking of stuff that takes a lot of different ingredients. I made homemade Popeye sandwiches once. Like, you had to like batter the chicken and everything. Yeah, fry them. Good.
It's pretty fire. We're gonna have to do like a Wingin at Thanksgiving feast cooked by Jack Duncan.
I'm in.
Did you guys hear? This just came breaking before we recorded tonight. Joe Rogan. Did you see the news? Why he's in the news?
Yeah.
Well, he tested positive for COVID-19, but also the headline that's jumping out from that is he volunteered for the horse deworming.
What?
He's taken the horse dewormer that all the Republican base is rather taking than the vaccine.
Oh, yeah, that Invatrax or whatever it is. Yeah.
Wait, what? Is that going to kill him? Like, I'm actually worried about it. Why are people doing this?
I don't. What is it? A worm you put inside you?
That they say
it's horse dewormer, so it's made for horses. But the people in red states have been so against the vaccine that all of a sudden someone said, "Hey, you should drink your neighbor's piss. It's better than the vaccine." And it's they're doing it. Like horse deworming is a thing now.
See, that's just going full circle in my opinion. It's like the same thing. Like,
it's tragic. I don't understand how people could be so susceptible to that.
No, that's insane.
People are like robbing vets. Stick them up.
I still don't get what the dewormer is.
Dude, it's like think of like a dog takes like fucking heartworm medicine.
Bro, it's pet medicine.
Yeah,
it is literally like heart medication for horses.
What the fuck?
And these people are taking it because they think it works.
What's that horse dude's name? The gray-haired dude who got in trouble for the dude who owns the horses.
Bob Baffert. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bob Baffert, he spread that.
Farm.
He's now just slanging horse dewormer now that he's out of
pulling it out the back of the barn along with the PEDs.
Getting it shipped down south. Did you guys see what happened with this fake football team?
Dude.
No. I
heard
of it,
but I mean, it was comedy because now like all the money is going to our ESPN because they have so many goddamn networks that they have to do live programming for. They're just taking whatever high school game of the week and putting it on the whatever. So it's basically a football team of just like it was like a YMCA football team of kids in college, a coach who had an arrest warrant out. They're staying at hotels. They weren't actually a school. Their address was like a rec center. And their name was Bishop Sycamore. Like
they're not even they're not even
a tree. How did no one see that?
I saw it. No, it's like out of a movie type shit. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, how did ESPN not realize?
They played IMG Academy, who's like one of the like
raw,
a prestigious like sports academy in Florida, and they also got raked 44-0.
Yeah, it was even worse. It was like 58-0. It was like if Adam Sandler and the Longest Yard Gang showed up to face IMG Academy.
It's the Mean Machine. That's exactly what it is.
It was something out of a movie. Like we need an ESPN 30 for 30 on this. Apparently the coach got arrested. If you had an active warrant for your arrest, why are you thinking, hold on, I want to play IMG. Put me on national TV. I'm going to skirt this evening.
I wonder what the warrant was for. Do we know?
It was for like leaving hotels, like taking out loans and fucking like not giving, like not paying any loans or anything.
Yeah, I saw they were paying for the hotels with bounced checks. So,
right, exactly.
Yeah,
and I had them like staying in Red Lobsters, like as a traveling. What was crazy was they played on Friday, and then they played on Sunday, which is just which is incredibly unsafe. And they're trying to take on like the top teams in America, and they're just this ragtag team of bandits heading through, Red Lobsters on the way to play football.
The memes have been great of it too.
Yeah,
they're hilarious.
Hingle McPringleberry.
Yeah, like there's a picture of like Bow Wow when he in the early 2000s when he went to the club in a Michael Vick shoulder pads and jersey, and they're like Bishop Sycamore's new quarterback.
TI,
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
The what is it? The bench warmers, the guy who shows up to bat and just hands him in broken crayon. I am 13.
Yeah, it says wait till they see their baseball team, and it's Carlos saying I'm 12.
Bishop Sycamore.
And then today it was all Cam Newton's going to be their new quarterback and stuff like that.
Dude, the STL Guap baseball team could have beat Bishop Sycamore on the gridiron.
Dude, it would have been better if they beat the team 58-0. So everybody would have been like, okay, make them a
They're ripping heaters on the sideline. Just they don't even have the same enough helmets. They're just switching helmets back and forth. I have a question that maybe we can't answer, but I think it's something to ponder. What was like a fucking book that we had to read in either middle school and high school that you're just like, why was this part of our curriculum? And are we still doing this? Like the old man in the sea comes to mind. I'm like, why did we read this 100-page thing about this dude literally on water who eventually cut his ear off in his actual life?
I liked some of them, but I hated The Giver. Like about like
The Odyssey? What are we reading that still for? That's on tablets, like stone tablets, not Microsoft.
Yeah.
The last book I read in my life was Lord of the Flies, my sophomore year in high school.
That's the last book you've read?
That's the last book I've read in my life.
I think I actually
Really?
Spark noted it.
Yeah. Oh, Spark Notes. What a game changer.
The Outsider's just pretty sick, though. That's a good book.
Yeah, that was an OG. But what about To Kill a Mockingbird?
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
that
that
I'm right. I'm trying to think of what were some good ones.
Is that one that
I liked Life of Pi.
Yeah. Did you see the movie, like the Disney adaptation? It was
kind of
cool.
cool. It was like trippy.
Have you guys
Mice
read
and Men?
Animal Farm?
No.
Like the animals take over?
No.
That's crazy. What were you saying, Austin?
Of Mice and Men.
That's
Lenny.
it. Yeah. Lenny. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Was To Kill a Mockingbird the one with Boo Radley?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
Boo Bradley. There's a movie, too. It's pretty fire.
You guys ever have to read Catcher in the Rye?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
actually a good book.
Yeah,
Holden Caulfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it was such a. What was that book kind of generally about again? Like, it was a cult classic, but
What?
It was like
Catcher in the Rye?
yeah,
He's
I'm
like
just
that-
drawing a
he's like
blank.
pissed off, isn't he, the whole time?
it's about like isn't it about like assassinating
It was just like a kid who lived like a life that got out of hand, right?
Assassinating who?
Yeah, what is it? Assassin?
no, like killing his idol or something.
Yeah, I thought he accidentally killed his best friend. Luckily, I don't think we have fact checkers that care enough about books from hundreds of years ago that could call cap on us again too. But who knows?
Dude, remember how in middle school we would have reading time for 20 minutes and get under the tables and read?
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
I would put that shit over my eyes and try and get a quick micro nap in.
That's when you got your flirt on for real.
That is true. Yeah, that was game over. All right, before we get to some tea with Jack D as he is back, let's talk about the merch store, which is debuting today. It's live, so it is. I already put it into our Instagram bio, right? Link in bio, not OnlyFans. But yeah, so that is live. Long sleeves, short sleeve. It looks a little empty. It looks slick, but it looks a little empty right now because that's the only two offerings that we've got right now. But they're great product. And we hope to give you more. So check that out. That's live for anyone. You put your shipping address in, your credit card information, etc., and it comes to you in standard shipping days, like 1 to 3 business days. So we're excited to get that off the ground. All right, let's break and let's get back to get caught up on what we missed on this last week with Tea with Jack D. Before we get back to the tea here after a couple of weeks, I do have my life hack from last week that we never got to. I don't even know what this is called, but it saves your life. Like, this wasn't like an old timey thing, but if you have a nice one, it saves your life on airplanes, especially with the mask. The sleep blindfold. What is that? But it is epic. Like, I can't usually sleep on airplanes, but that thing takes out like almost noise, lights. It's impeccable.
Noise.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just in my own world there. It's so dark.
My problem with planes is the neck. Like, where do you put your neck? You know?
Did you ever get those neck pillows?
Yeah, those
that
are
they sell in every like Hudson News.
At the airport.
Yeah. I think that's that I was working that combo. Kelsey brought it. I was like, who the hell am I traveling with? And then I was like kind of like trying to sneak it away from her as she was sleeping.
The neck pillow
wakes up
actually,
story like, what the hell? I have the pillow and the blindfold.
Yeah, the neck pillow is actually kind of a life hack. Really
exactly.
helps.
No kidding. Whoever invented that's got to be rich as fuck. Like, good lord.
I've never worn the eye blindfold.
It's kind of revolutionary. It's because like, didn't they wear it in the olden days? Like, because did they not invent blinds before? I don't know. I felt like that was an old timey thing.
The blindfold.
Is that what it's called? Is it the sleep blindfold? I mean, not to hang at the gallows. Like, I mean, yeah, for like slumber. Just the sleep blindfold.
Have you ever done one of the ones you put in the freezer?
Yes, those feel fucking awesome.
It's sweet.
Wait, on your eyes?
It's like, yeah, it's like it like cools it I don't know. It's like when you get a massage or whatever, and they put like cute. I've never.
Yeah, and it's supposed to like help with like puffiness in your face, like reduce swelling stuff.
I
like
get
that.
a hot towel at this man they have all these man salons now, like Roosters, etc. That I always get the hot towel shampoo. Also a life hack. I used to never get the shampoo, but you got to get those hairs out.
Oh yeah,
the haircut.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just lean you back in a little hot towel.
absolutely.
That cold towel for your eyes must be great for fevers. All right, enough rambling. Let's get to some tea.
All right. Sorry, I'm copping some last minute stuff here.
Of course. Sorry, I could keep rambling.
Yeah, I mean, you can get one more topic in if you want.
All right. Finally, my lawn is, it's all right. Everyone could start skipping ahead 30 seconds. My lawn is green again. Dude, rain. And I didn't, this has been a holdover topic, but like, I didn't realize. So when we're going on the weather app and it says 70% chance of rain, I saw a rumor floating around.
No, did you yeah, this is not true. Did you see this on
come on.
TikTok?
Really?
I thought it was true too.
Yeah,
No.
we're like, so it's apparently 70% of your area is going to get rain, not 70% chance.
Didn't we already talk about this once?
Did we already? Yeah. I don't know.
Someone brought it up when I used to work at City. Someone brought it up in our team meeting of like 30 people. And my boss, he's like a 55-year-old dude from Brooklyn. And he was like, I don't know what TikTok account told you that, but that is a load of bullshit. And just went off on the guy for like 3 minutes about how it's not true.
All right. So it's TikTok versus your 55-year-old boss. Dude, as a former car washer in high school, I was always steady on the weather. I'm like, come on, bro. Cut me, please. I'm trying to go home. It's cloudy out. No one's getting their car washed. The weatherman was so jank. That dude couldn't fucking predict a rainstorm if his job depended on it, even though it's his job.
Yeah, being a St. Louis weatherman has got to be tough.
Yeah, unpredictable.
I feel like everyone, everywhere I talk to, they're like, the weather here is so unpredictable. Like, I feel like that's a thing.
I was just about to say that for Rapid City, which was the actual banana belt. Like, you could have hail during the summer, a snowstorm in freaking May, and then have it be like 80 degrees in December. It's bizarre.
All right. I'm good whenever you guys are.
All right. Enough filibustering. Yes, here we are.
Yeah. All right. First thing we already talked about, Jake Paul is back to boxing after retiring for a day. Back today.
So was that the next fight? Are you guys going to get up? Like, it makes sense. He's so smart. Him picking a fight. Tommy Fury's smart too. Them jawing at each other after, Jake Paul's win, just setting up the fight. Like, that gets people clicking on it, but it's two amateur boxers.
Jake Paul didn't even want the drama after the fight. He was
right.
Like, fight, and then the dude came up and was like, I beat your ass. And he was like, whoa.
What show was Tommy Fury on?
Love Island.
Okay, yeah.
It was kind of cool though, seeing like Jake Paul was like genuinely shocked that LeBron tweeted about
that. Dude, I saw that live when LeBron tweeted about it. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
What about Big Cat and Portnoy getting every bet wrong?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, what did you think of their coverage? Like, I didn't get to see it, but I saw Darren Ravel obviously hating. But that's super cool for those guys in their brand, and I think for boxing.
Yeah, so like the before and after of them with like the Barstool newspaper, and then now they're fucking calling a fight. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even get how this works, but Social Security funds are set to run out a lot. We're out of money in 12 years, 1 year sooner than projected. So, like, what's the point of Social Security if it's all just going to run out? I don't get how it works.
This was alarming.
Look at all.
Why don't they just give out as much as they get? Then it'll never run out.
Well, I think that people just kept tapping into it. Like, since we're giving, since the pandemic, I think was cited as the reason because they had to tap into different funds. But yeah, Social Security. I don't know. Like, it's like it's been talked about. I feel like for a decade, how it's just like our generation isn't going to know what Social Security is in the next decade or 2 decades.
So is it when you retire at a certain age, you just start getting paychecks?
So it's literally like, I think it's a tax that you pay towards Social Security at your employer that, once you get a pension, it comes back. But now there's no money for you. So it's like, wait, why are we paying these taxes?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. because like
that pisses me off.
It does. Yeah. I mean, that's why I think cryptocurrency is just becoming more and more popular, but once that gets regulated.
All right. Brennan might know more about this, but I didn't even know he was in jail. NBA YoungBoy's been in jail for 163 days. Do you know that?
Yeah, he went to jail. He like tried to run from the cops or something a while ago. I think he had like a warrant out for his arrest, maybe.
Oh.
But yeah.
I didn't know he was in jail.
160 days.
163.
Would you be able to do that?
No.
I mean, that 163.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I would get fucked up in jail.
I would be so cut leaving that place, though.
You think?
I mean, what the hell else are you gonna do? I could masturbate, whatever.
No, I actually don't think I could do it though. Like,
yeah, that would be even. What is that? Half a year, basically, a little less.
Yeah, I'd rather like use a parachute that doesn't work than go to jail for like a week. I don't think I could.
Really, a week? Okay.
I don't know. Depends. I don't know.
Yeah.
So people are hating on it because apparently it's not the actual cover art, but Drake's album drops Friday, and it's like all the emojis of the pregnant women, and they said that it's not creative enough. Then I got in a Twitter rabbit hole that since he said he was going to release it 9 months ago on the 3rd, it's a cryptic message for he's 9 months late, like a pregnant woman.
Really?
That's dumb as fuck.
This dude is all about the mysteries.
Yeah.
Did you guys listen to Donda?
I listened to like 2 songs.
Yeah, I've listened to a few songs. I did not. The whole thing's 27 songs long. I have not.
Oh my God, that's the worst. That's the worst because you have to listen to everyone. You're like, all right, does this suck or not? My rule is like a minute for each song, and I'm like, okay, do I vibe? I'll keep listening. No, I got to say it. Skip. I just love how, of course, it's the most Kanye thing ever to just have the first song be 40 seconds of someone just chanting Donda, Donda, Donda. It reminded me of fucking Nick Coletti in that Vine, just in a fucking megaphone, just going sauce.
What I did see that was interesting was so that like him, the Donda chant apparently represents like his mom's last heartbeats before dying,
which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I saw that later.
Yeah,
but
well, how about the crazy like live set he performed at Soldier Field?
I was about to.
Yeah,
it was like Courage the Cowardly Dog's house, like in the middle on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was his house growing up. It was like a replica. And then he lit himself on fire. Like, what the fuck? And Kim Kardashian was there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's on. I still laugh every time I see him, like literally just sleeping, and it's live streamed in that room. And he's just like doing push-ups. Like,
when he's standing in that full mask, just staring at the live stream for like an hour, not moving.
Yeah. Like he's literally just sitting there. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, I don't know. He's weird, but I hope it's somewhat good, but I don't know if it will be.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes.
Yeah. All right. Ed Asner. He's a legendary actor and the voice of Carl from Up, the old guy. He also plays Santa in Elf. He died.
Damn.
Yeah, but he was super old. So, this Alabama cop, I thought this was fake. I thought this was like a screenshot from a Fast and Furious movie. He's going viral because he literally looks just like The Rock.
That's got to be The Rock.
I did research on it, and it's not. The Rock tweeted about it and said, "Holy shit!"
Like it's identical. Like, have you ever heard about your doppelganger?
Yeah.
Dude, there was a doppelganger to me at Mizzou, and every time I see him, I'd be like, "Holy shit, is that me?" It was like,
you haven't seen him. You saw your own doppelganger. That's crazy.
I mean,
thanks.
I got Jonah Hill tagged pretty early, and I'd have moms fucking come up to me and be like, "You look like that guy from that one movie." Like, what movie?
The Halloween costume.
Yeah, shout out.
Dude, Jonah Hill's way fucking cooler than you.
Yeah, I know. But
that shot's fired.
Take the clout. All right, this is really fucking weird. This woman, I think it was in Switzerland, got banned from a zoo for her unhealthy relationship with a chimp. She said she would sit outside the window and like say she like legitimately loved it and all this stuff. And apparently the chimp was like starting to get depressed when she would leave. And so like she threw like a fit outside the zoo and like they had to ban her because it was messing with the chimp's head. And
What
she
zoo
said,
was this?
so messed up. We actually like love each other.
What is this? Joaquin Phoenix and her?
I don't know. I didn't really read into it because it was kind of making me uncomfortable even just thinking about it. But
fair enough.
Yeah.
What zoo? What city is that in? So
it was in a different country.
Okay. Yeah.
Like one of the Swiss chimps. Yeah, one of the Swiss like zoos. Yeah, I don't know, but weird.
Yes, of course.
All right, I thought this was just kind of crazy. Michael Jackson's Thriller is now 34 times platinum.
Damn.
Like that's like a lot.
Do you guys bang? Do you fuck with Michael Jackson's music?
Oh
still?
yeah.
Oh, I do. I love Michael Jackson.
PYT hits. Yeah. I'm a big Michael.
I was just gonna ask, like, I don't know where to stand because I saw that documentary on HBO, but then also like people have called out, like, oh, these guys are you know, I've heard that these guys are not. These guys are faking it too. I don't know who to believe, and it's tough because he's not with us anymore. So,
yeah,
I don't know. He has good music for sure. Little Michael,
NJ guys, aren't you? Yeah.
Wait, how? What does it mean to go platinum?
Brendan.
So it's different than it is now than it was like when Michael Jackson first started, because now it's all about like how many streams you get. Like if a song gets a certain amount of like streams on an album, the number is, but it goes platinum. And then, but it used to be like you actually had to sell like CDs or records.
So that's my question there is like, what counts? Because there's so many different streaming platforms. Like, how do you get a full gross number, and who, like, I guess it's just your record label that pays it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure which ones are factored in. Like, I mean, obviously like Spotify, Apple Music, probably like right. Tidal would be, but I don't know other than that, which ones.
So he broke that amount 34 times.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of bangers.
Oh yeah. Even Little Michael Jackson bangers.
ABC.
All right. So Travis Scott surprised Stormy with a school bus because she said she would always point like, I love the yellow bus. And so instead of like putting her on a bus like a normal child to go to school, he literally just bought her a school bus and it was just sitting in the driveway and she was just playing on it. Imagine like growing up like that. Like,
is that kid going to school, like, or is that like like elite private school or homeschooling? You know, what's the protocol?
How old is she? Is she even old enough to start school yet?
She's like probably I don't know, year or two away from kindergarten, but still, I don't know what she would go to.
And due to have a brother or sister, and then did you see the lineup at James Harden's Porter? Just Kelsey was supposed to be here. This dude is just sneezing in front of me. Kelsey was supposed to be here, and then she had to leave. James Harden's lineup for his birthday, he had like a crazy. I think OT Genesis was there.
I saw Don Toliver was there.
Don Toliver was there. Gunna, Young Thug, and I think Travis Scott like let off, and then Lil Baby was supposed to be there, and he just never showed.
That's weird. I think Lil Baby and James Harden are like best
boys.
Yeah.
They are. James Harden said it's his new goal to make Lil Baby feel comfortable and wearing outlandish outfits.
Did you really
into Fashion Week and stuff like that?
Did you see
that picture of them when they got arrested in Paris because they had weed and they're both like
James Harden once I think it was 1 year or 2 years ago, gave him like $100,000 in cash and then like 100 honey buns wrapped up.
All right. A new study says, according to University of Michigan, that eating one hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life.
Cap.
Okay, I believe it. I don't know. Depends on the hot dog. Is it like a New York City kind of dirty water Subway hot dog or Portillo's?
Someone tweeted, if that's the case, then Joe Chestnut died before Christ. He's eating so many hot dogs.
How do you even measure that? Like, how do you even?
Right.
There's got to be so many other factors. Like
it says they evaluated more than 5,800 foods, ranking them by their nutritional disease burden to humans.
Don't they have this stat for cigarettes though too? It's like
yeah.
I thought a cigarette was 14 minutes off your life. How about that?
Or like if you swallow gum, it takes like it fucks up your, maybe that's not to die, but it takes like years.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
You'll poop it out for 7 years.
Are you guys it ruins your intestine tract. Are you guys still gum chewers, or was that totally a high school thing when someone popped it out, you just needed a piece?
I chew gum every day.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Big
Really?
gum. Oh yeah. Always have gum.
I'll tell you what, that big league chew is tough to not swallow.
Love me some big league chew.
So I'm looking it up, and a cigarette apparently takes 11 minutes out of your life.
Wow, healthier than dogs.
So yeah, it's a healthy alternative to a hot dog.
You got to quit hot dogs by smoking a pack. I was Portillo's is about to get like a health code violation. What's going on here?
Yeah.
That's got to be calf now. A second.
And then a carton of 200 cigarettes will take 1.5 days off your life.
Oh,
200 cigarettes?
Yes.
As soon as I turn 90, I mean, looks like I'm back into the game.
This is according to some .gov website.
Zacru's fucked. Okay. This was just a fun fact that someone tweeted. If a Google employee spouse gets paid half of their salary for the next 10 years and their kids get paid $1,000 a month until they're 19.
Wait, what?
If a Google employee dies, their spouse gets paid half their salary for the next 10 years and their kids get paid $1,000 a month until they turn 19.
Holy shit.
Dude, I had speaking of Social Security, I had some weird loophole when I turned 18 in high school that my dad was so old that I got checks from Social Security because I was 18 and he was like, I don't know, fucking 68. Like it was crazy. Yeah, it was weird. I
remember you saying that. I was always confused how that worked though.
Yeah, it was weird. And so my brother was 16 months younger, so he even got even more money. Like I was so jealous. Yeah, that's probably why Social Security is depleted, because I was the loophole, just cashing checks because my dad was the crypt keeper's father.
I mean, they're so unorganized.
Right.
Not to incriminate her, but hypothetically, if my grandma was cashing my grandpa's after he passed away, like how that they just didn't catch that. They just keep sending them. Like they gotta just send money all over the place.
That's a crazy stipulation. I mean, yeah, they probably just got money to fucking blow, but
yeah.
Wait, I'm doing a compound interest calculator for, you say 19 years?
Wow.
Well, till you're 19.
Econ 101.
Dude, you're gonna be like, what?
What do you mean? Is it just asinine fucking crazy money?
At 6% interest, you're making you'll have $400,000 when you turn 19.
But that's assuming that your father dies upon your birth and you get right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like that much. I mean, $400K without a dad for your entire life. Who knows?
All right. TikTok has banned the milk crate challenge.
Wow.
Can't be posted on there anymore.
You guys became the Tide Pod challenge. That's crazy.
Yeah. You think you could make it over it?
We were talking about this last week. It's crazy. I've seen some like sickening injuries off of that.
Yeah. You guys might have, you see Juju did it. Smith Schuster.
I saw Blueface did it.
Yeah. 2 weeks before the season starts. Like, come on.
Oh my God, dude. If he actually broke something, he would have lost out on his contract. Like that would have been a total void of contract.
Yeah.
Fuck Juju. He pisses me off.
Yeah.
Dude loves TikTok.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of him anymore either.
So does Chase Claypool.
Yeah, he does too.
Did Juju complete it?
Yeah. He went like super slow, but still.
Dude,
like,
what's the height of that tallest crate? It's got to be like 6 feet, right? Like, well, I guess, right? If it's a milk crate,
yeah, it looks like it's pretty.
it looks tall. It looks tall. I would totally wipe out. I mean,
yeah, someone in Dallas died from it.
Yeah, because they did it on concrete.
Oh my god,
dude, I'd be wiped out second step for sure. There's no 100%.
Second step,
dude. I don't know. I mean, I try to balance on one foot. It's all downhill from there.
Yeah, I mean, I
second step up when I'm trying to balance. I would almost guarantee I would fall. I can't. I'm not coordinated.
Yeah, I don't have good foot coordination, but yeah.
No, I don't have any of it. Drake again with the cryptic messages. You see the Sports Center video that he in and out, and then it like had certified lover boy September 3rd, and then Sports Center like tweeted like, we apologize for our technical difficulties earlier. Dude's always coming up with some cryptic.
Yeah, he like announced the date his album is coming out via Sports Center transition.
What? Wow, that's an interesting.
Yeah,
watching Sports Center.
And then they tweeted like their actual like, we apologize, ignore the technical difficulties. He's trying to be all like, dude, he's so cryptic and hides everything.
And so I think I've mentioned this before. Which Drake album are we going to get? Is it going to be hardcore rap Drake, or is it going to be, soft-spoken R&B music Drake?
Well, it's called Certified Lover Boy, but
we could assume. Yeah.
But I read that it's a full rap album. Okay. So I don't know.
I've listened to one leaked song, and it was more kind of like R&B-ish, like still rap, but more like soft, like.
It's probably going to be like another 27 song thing, and we're going to get a couple of bangers and a couple of, stuff for the R&B. I think of like, I mean, In My Feelings is a banger, but that was kind of like an R&B album, I felt like, when he released that.
Maybe it'll be like Nothing Was the Same. We'll get some like Come Through.
Come Through, yes. I'm in Miami. What's that song with the Future?
Which one?
Fuck the one. I'm in Miami. That's the only song.
Party Next Door. That's Preach.
Oh, yeah. Preach.
Okay, the Spider-Man trailer, the new Spider-Man, breaks world record for most views in 24 hours on YouTube. The trailer.
I'm gonna watch the Spider-Man movies this week. It's so the two are out. One 2017, 2019. I heard so do you guys have a preference on Peter Parker? Wasn't it Andrew Garfield? Or is Tom Holland did he take over?
Aren't they all three in the new one? Is that true? Or is that?
Well, I heard rumors that James Franco was supposed to be in it, but now he's obviously not, apparently.
Well, I love original.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
Tobey Maguire, it's sweet.
Yeah. I was saying
Tom
Peter
Holland's
Parker.
Not bad though.
Yeah.
The animated one was pretty good too.
Did you guys ever play the PS4 game Uncharted? That's a movie I can't wait. Like it was like basically about treasure hunters, and it was like one of PS4's like great Rockstar games. Tom Holland is playing the main character in a movie for it, and I think it's going to be sick.
But yeah, it had 355 million times, and the previous record was 289 million. So it kind of like shattered it a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, this was always kind of like a knockoff GTA, but it was one of the few video games I enjoyed. There is going to be a Saints Row reboot next year. You guys ever played that?
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I can't wait for GTA 6 though. I'm still dude, during the pandemic, I was one of those guys that bought GTA 5 because I don't think I had it when I was in college. So I just played it, as we're all sitting on our ass. It was awesome.
I re-downloaded GTA 5 like a couple months ago, like right before I moved to Dallas, and played it, beat it.
Yes.
Great game.
Dude, you know what would have been a great tweet was what's gonna come out first, the Donda album or GTA 6?
Literally, yes. That's out now. Donda.
Donda.
How about the Donda chant where he just says Donda, Donda, Donda?
I saw a tweet that said if we got Afghanistan. There's a hurricane in New Orleans, and Kanye just dropped an album. If the White Sox win the World Series, it's straight 2005.
Yeah.
So literally is like pretty much a repeat, all the same shit. All right, Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, is being sued for fraud.
Shocker. I mean, like, of course, the only way to be successful in business at that far levels is just not give a fuck about anything. You're probably not paying your taxes somewhere some year.
Are you guys Shark Tank fans?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's fun to throw on. Like, it's interesting to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I think all the music's like hilarious and like how like
and the ideas are cool. I mean, it's crazy to see what kind of people come up with.
And they're always like, for those reasons, I'm out. Like,
and I feel like it's scripted. It's like you always have to have one person out, one person thinking about being in.
And then there's always a sob story with someone's kid. Like,
it's like Undercover Boss. I'm like, I'm not buying any of this shit.
Yeah, one last night there was a sob story and the dude's like crying and he's like, I respect what you're doing, so I want to donate 10,000 to your charity, but I'm out on the idea. And it's just like, come on.
Great. Hey, thanks, Dick.
Yeah. Britney Spears is off charges over the housekeeper battery allegations. They dropped them.
What the hell happened there
with the housekeeper?
Yeah,
I'm not too sure. They just said she kind of like roughed her up a little bit, but it's like they had it planned because they literally released that like 20 hours after she was like got her conservatorship lifted.
Yeah, right. It was bizarre.
Yeah.
Free Britney.
The PGA Tour has announced it will ban fans if they shout Brooksy at Bryson DeChambeau.
Fuck Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of horseshit. We're allowed to heckle the Mets players get, salty at their fans for booing them, so they start booing their fans. They get chastised. Why aren't we allowed to boo the shit out of golf fans? I mean, we're supposed to stay quiet from them. It's a professional sport.
And he's the biggest bitch of them all. So like,
he's just a weird dude. Yeah.
He's a loser.
Did you see that video where he was in that playoff hole and the guy was like walking 4 paces behind him and he literally stopped his backswing and goes, "Do you mind?" He's like, "Please stop walking, Patrick." It's like, dude, shut
up. Oprah is in some hot water. A lot of celebrities are coming out saying she's as fake as they come, and there's like some old thing that surfaced about her like being really close with Harvey Weinstein, the producer. Got in trouble for all that stuff. So, but tough. I've always thought there's got to be something behind Oprah.
Like, same thing with Ellen DeGeneres. You know, so popular, and it turns out, she demonized her entire staff.
Yeah.
Is Oprah still like on the air?
She's got a podcast deal with Spotify that's pretty lucrative.
Yeah, she also has like her own channel. If you have like the charter,
is that still a channel? Yeah, that's right, the Oprah channel.
Yeah. All right, a couple things I saw on Netflix to watch. There's a new crime documentary about this serial rapist in the 70s. It looks pretty interesting. It's like a Ted Bundy's tape type vibe. For the rock fans out there, a Leonard Skinner documentary, Sweet Home Alabama, be pretty sweet. Saved by the Bell is coming to Netflix. If you watch that before school in the mornings, I used to.
Yes.
Seinfeld, $500 million deal, all 9 seasons coming to Netflix.
I saw that. That was nuts. I watched it. Used to be on Hulu though, so I binged it there. But one of my all-time favorites. But
awesome show. And then Yellowstone, for anyone out there who has not watched it, I don't know what you're doing, but November 7th, it's back. And in December, the spin-off series called 1883 about the people who found the ranch in 1883 comes out by the same dude who made it like for Yellowstone, and Faith Hill and Tim McGraw play the couple that finds the ranch.
I've heard great things about it. What streaming service is Yellowstone on? Is it Paramount?
It's Paramount, yeah.
Can you subscribe to that? I'm gonna have to hop on that shit.
I mean, it's sick. I'm trying to get Brendan to watch it because it's
Kevin Costner.
Easily top 5 I think I've ever watched. People can argue that, but
I just started throwing on Eastbound and Down with Danny McBride.
Yeah, hilarious.
It has me weak.
Yeah.
Show's ridiculous.
That show's so funny.
Dude, Will Ferrell in the first season has an Asher Hyundai Civic or fucking the dealership.
Will Ferrell's like known for not breaking character too. And if you look up the bloopers of that show, when he's that character, he can't keep it together. It's so
then isn't Matthew McConaughey like a minor league coach too?
Yeah. Oh, Brendan, have you seen that?
Eastbound and Down?
Yeah.
No.
Bro, it goes by. You would laugh your fucking ass.
We're watching it tonight.
Yes,
it's fucking hysterical.
Let's get you out of here on Winging It as we'll post this, and then my last thing was White Lotus. I haven't checked it out, but it's a trending show. Am I wasting my time, Jack? Anyone?
I had to turn it off because I was confused.
I've heard both. I've heard it's great. I've heard it's terrible. Sorry, Austin.
I started last night at like 10 p.m. and I finished by like noon today. I loved it.
Okay.
It's also got Sydney Sweeney and Alexandra Daddario in it.
Oh, Daddario.
I did. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Sydney Sweeney's the baddest bitch ever.
Who's this chick everyone raves about in Outer Banks?
Oh, dude,
Madeline Klein.
Yeah,
right. Sarah Cameron.
All right, so here's the other thing. Sorry, Jack, I keep cutting you off. Outer Banks. Do I have to watch that, or is it just people watching it for Madeline Klein?
Yeah, you don't have to.
And did I just butcher her name?
I don't know if you'd like it, Dylan, but it was like a fad during the pandemic because it was like on. But it's like high schoolers treasure hunting. It's pretty cheesy, but it's like you want to see what happens next.
What is it, like Gossip Girl almost?
No.
It's still worth a watch, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
She definitely makes it better.
What's her name? Did I call her Madison Klein? What's her name?
Madeline Klein.
That was close.
But the show I'm halfway through, that it's like an 8-episode thing on Netflix right now. I need to finish it to make sure it's good. But it's an interesting premise. It's called Clickbait. And the main actor is Vince from Entourage, which I thought he would be pigeonholed as that, but he plays pretty well. But he gets kidnapped the first episode, and there's these videos that are going viral online that are like signs of him saying like I abuse women, stuff like this, and at like 5 million views, like this, if this hits 5 million views, like he will be killed. And it's like an 8-episode mystery about like trying to figure, because he's like known as the perfect family man and like all this shit. And I'm halfway through, and it's pretty good.
It's like the media kind of accidentally ruining someone's life.
Yeah, it starts going viral, and his family's trying to figure it out before it hits 5 million, and like they're learning all these secrets about him. It's pretty cool.
Good stuff this week, boys. We'll be back next week here on Winging It. Take care.